Hey friends, it's Celine, and I just wanted to bring you a really quick video with a tip about onions. So forgive my messy kitchen here. First off, I've got so many things. This is a working kitchen, a true working kitchen. I've canned a bunch of ground beef yesterday. I've got vinegar going, and I'm about to make some kombucha with my scobies here, but this is what I really wanted to talk to you about today. Onion tops. So if you're growing onions and your onion tops are getting big and you're starting to see evidence of onion scapes at the tips, you know, the seed pods, and they're getting really big and they're starting to fall over, don't waste that precious, precious green onion top. I chop them off with a pair of scissors about 8 inches above ground-ish. It doesn't have to be exact. You don't want to cut them too short. But what happens when it's time for them to grow scapes and go to seed is that it stops putting its effort into the onion bulb underground, and it starts putting all of its effort into the greens and to create scapes, because that's a plant's sole purpose, is to reproduce, make seeds, and you know, make more plants. And so the onion bulb is not really the purpose. That's our purpose. So before it has a chance to stop putting the energy into the bulb, I always chop off the majority of the green. Now again, I kind of waited pretty long this year. I've been camping a lot and out at the lake, and so this is pretty big. That's a pretty big onion top. But anyway, it's still going to work. I chop them coarsely, big chunks, and then I freeze dry them. Now last year I dehydrated them and I chopped them much, much smaller than this to dehydrate, about the size you would want to use them in. But when I take them out of the freeze dryer with this, I'm just going to crunch them up and make them the size I want them before I jar them up. So anyway, that is my quick tip for the day. Don't waste your onion scapes. Dehydrate them or freeze dry them or even mince them up and freeze them. They are great in anything that you would normally use a green onion in, and they give lots and lots of flavor. I've got a tray and a half along with all of my wonderful herbs that I picked this morning. I picked tarragon and sage and basil, dill. Gosh, I know I'm missing some, but anyway, I've got a bunch of herbs and a tray and a half of these in the freeze dryer, and then I'm going to have a full freeze dryer full when those are done, and my onions will be awesome. I'll use them all year long in everything I cook, and you can even powder them up and make your own onion powder. It's green instead of white, but who cares? You know, so you can use them any way you want to. If you wanted to powder them up and just use them straight as onion powder, that works great too. So I hope that you enjoyed this tip and have wonderful, happy gardening days. God bless.